All right. Before we get into talk about the World Cup, I went to sleep last night around 8:15, and I woke up. I think it was like around 1 o'clock. I looked on my phone around 2 o'clock and said Spurs 106, Knicks 107, and I'm like, okay, Knicks up 3 games to 1, and N.B.A. they're calling it the tip from God, the tip of God now in New York. You can say the tapping from God, either way. But why did no? It was like at 3:30 in the morning, and that was San Antonio blew a 20 point. Got to be kidding me! Now I'm gonna do San Antonio first, and then I'll do the Knicks, and then we'll get into the World Cup. Um, this San Antonio team, as constructed, and these are young kids. This is going to bother them for a long. What's up, Bogoff? This is gonna. It's a big choppy. Let me try this. All right, here we go. Bogoff in the building. This is going to affect those young boys for a very long time because you do not blow 29-point leads and recover. They're done. I mean, uh, I think his name is Casals. He was making bold predictions after the game last night. Wemby says this is going to go one way or the other. The way I think it's going to go, where they're not going to recover from this. Well, Big Stunner, it's my boy Big Stunner. What's up, family? Good to see you. Big Stunner in the building. Bog in the building. Not only did he get egged last night, someone threw a bottle of water at him, and he wanted to go after the guy, but like 20 Knicks fans was coming to the guy's rescue. And I'm going to talk about that when I kill Mangani in a few minutes about this World Cup here. Uh, that's right, my boy BX Stunner. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. I'm glad you and Moss straighten your differences. San Antonio's not going to recover from this, folks. They're not. And they're going to be looked upon as a very mentally soft team. I did not know, because I didn't see the game. I did not know that this team was hoisting threes last night to get the Knicks back in the game. Now, you know the NBA is coerced. I don't know if the NBA got to them and say, start hosting threes. We got to make this competitive. We got to make the Knicks look good. That could happen. I never put that past the NBA. Never. Because the NBA is very dirty and they do things very slang. So I don't put it past the NBA, but they did something like that. But for the Spurs to self destruct like this, and everybody's blaming De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox wasn't going to be back there next year anyway. You know, so for them, I don't think it matters, but the damage is done. And we're going to talk more about this in the pregame show I'm going to have Saturday night for the Knicks as they are ready to shut this city down, which leads me to my good friend and yours, Zohan Mangani, who today had a press conference telling everybody to have fun with this World Cup, and he's wearing a suit jacket with a Knicks jersey underneath. Dude, this is what I gotta say to you, okay? There is no way in God's green earth, if they win this championship, you're gonna stop this. Mangani, you might as well announce tomorrow that if the Knicks win, the city is shut down for a week because they're gonna shut it down. These fans are gonna shut it down. And guess what? More fans are gonna grow to join into what is gonna be an absolute zoo next weekend when they have their parade. And this is what happens when you have an incompetent mayor, and he is incompetent, that he cares more about kicking a soccer ball, bragging about his team, which is Arsenal, and forgets that there is a team in town that is going to make history, made history last night, coming back from 29 points. And I'll tell you right now, these Knicks players, they don't understand the power that they have over this city. And I don't think they care for it. These are a good group of guys, great group of guys. I mean, there's not one Nick you can say that like not one. There you go, not one that you can't say you don't like. BX Gunner, Wemby got egged last night. Yeah, he sure did, and he got a bottle thrown at him. Dolan needs to bring Oakley back and lift his ban. I totally agree. I thought he did. I thought he did, but he didn't. Okay, okay. So the Knicks are one win away. As I'm writing the BX Gunner. Let's get to the World Cup. I'll do the next Saturday night. Where Dolan needs to bring Oakley back and lift his band. Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, Mangani's a moron. I totally agree. He's an effing idiot, bro. Did you see him like the Empire State Building 2 weeks ago, Arsenal colors, and he was dancing and kicking the soccer ball at Gracie Mansion 2 weeks ago? Did you catch that, Gunner? All right, let's get to the World Cup. And I'm glad that people who are attending this have a good time. Because New Yorkers are not going to bark. We don't care about the World Cup. Plus, New Yorkers are going to celebrate the Knicks. So enjoy watching New York celebrate the way you should celebrate around the world Sunday morning, Eastern Time. BX Gunner knows the vibe. He's been to many Yankee parades. Okay. The World Cup. Why isn't it doing well in America? Why do most Americans don't give a damn about it? Well, the number one reason is because America's team sucks. And nobody has enthusiastic feelings for the American men's soccer team. And I told Bargoff and Manzano that that team sucks ass. It just does. Mexico won today. Yeah, yeah. Over 100,000 in Mexico City for the Mexican team today. And that's what's killed the attendance in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, you can get a good seats right now because Mexico's not there. How the hell do you make that mistake? You're supposed to put Mexico in LA. But no one gives a damn Americans don't give a damn. You know damn well here they don't give a damn about it because the Knicks are about to be world champions, and that is going to shut. They told Manganiello already are gonna they shut this city down. This city will be shut down for a week. They'll be partying all week. Uh, it's going to be a circus here. You know, it's already a circus, but it's going to be more. You know, Gunner, you in the chat. Melina's in the building. They really want Wemby, these fans, boy. They want to beat the hell out of him. They don't care if he's 7'5". Everybody wanted to fight him last night. Hit him with eggs. Hit him with a water bottle. Yes, last night, Knick fans. And part of the problem with Knick fans is San Antonio was the last team to beat them in the finals. And again, like I was saying, this is revenge for New York and their fan base. And the younger fans are the ones acting the fool. Back to this World Cup. FIFA, the NBA, the uh, the IOC figure skating uh, events are all the most corrupt organizations in all sports. And where FIFA went wrong, and they went very wrong, was they bought up all the hotel rooms in most of these cities to give to their elitist jet uh, Gulfstream flying clientele. And what ended up happening is no one's buying a ticket, no one's buying the hotel rooms, and they have tripled the price of the rooms. Now I seen Miss Posh from Arsenal. She was so upset. So was the hottie from Man U. They were both upset why America's doing what they do because it's America. And if you want to blame somebody, you blame Joe Biden because Joe Biden and that bitch Kamala Harris was the ones who let these migrant people in here, giving them $9,400 a month to live off of. And this idiot who I have as a mayor right now is trying to give immigrants and migrants free rent in this city. FIFA again, corrupt. They're at it again. They overestimated how America works. And I will give you one more reason why FIFA is not selling here in America. 32 years ago was last year. We had the OJ case. We had the Melendez trial. We had Rodney King. We had what's that chick, the figure skater? I forgot her name. And America needed a relief. If you go back to the memories of 1994, I get called racist for saying what you just said. Yeah, these people are stupid, Gunner. That's why. They're stupid. That's why they're ignorant. Okay? They don't know our ways here. This is, you can argue, the most racist society on earth is the United States of America. And Joe Biden started it with giving these people free money, free room and board, everything was okay. And now Donald Trump is going to end it. Okay? Guys, hey Gunner, guys like more support the immigrants and the migrants. You know that? He supports them. Which is just, I don't understand that. By the way, Canadians, I'm talking about native Canadians. Guess who's moving to Canada as we speak? You guessed it, the arrogant white American, along with the Caribbeans and the Africans and the Middle Easterners. They're all running up to Canada now, getting their passports and going up there to set up life. So enjoy that. Okay. Back to this. What the hell is FIFA doing, buying up all the hotel rooms? Here in New York, they were desperately trying to get the riffraff not to come to the stadium for the semifinals and the finals. No joke. And Mangani stepped in, and FIFA threatened him, of course, because FIFA don't want the average soccer fan in their event. They don't. Who was here the other night? Bargoff? Now ask Bargoff point blank. Do the elitist soccer fan and the elitist people who go to the World Cup, do they want the everyday person around? Bargoff said, nope. And I totally agree with that. I support legal immigration, not this invasion taking place today. Exactly. Exactly. And guess what? A lot of them was in the mix with that Nick fighting at that get together the last couple of nights. They were right in there, Gunner, beating up Spur fans. Matter of fact, one of them had a fight with a cop last night. Check out the videos on Instagram. Melina says she's World Cup. Well, Melina, you know what? If you can go to Emirates and fly for your parade, why don't you fly to Miami this weekend and go see Team England play? Go down to Miami and root them on. There's tickets available and there's damn sure hotel rooms available down in South Florida. Go down there. Go have a good time. They call you racist, huh, Gunner? They call you racist? Unbelievable. These people who don't live in America don't know how bad it is in this country now because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party. And FIFA, those dumbasses buying up 80, put all the hotel rooms to put their jet flying friends in, and none of them are coming. They're not coming for uh, the same reason why you had these young women, one for Arsenal, one for Manchester United. You have Posh, uh, almost in tears saying, "Soccer, don't go." And she didn't realize that Team England's been here in the United States since Saturday. They flew into Miami. That's the only team I'm rooting for. That's the only team I care about. The rest of these teams can go to hell. I can care less about. I bet 100 on England to win the World Cup, and I'm sticking with it. What they did to five guys downtown and the workers was insane. Really? Five Guys restaurant? They destroyed the establishment and broke chairs on workers' heads. New York City will look like Paris did a few weeks ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw what happened to downtown Paris, where all these Africans moved in, living on the streets. There's human doodle all over the place in Paris now. A lot of squatters in the street. In Paris, they say stinks real bad, smell like human shit. They say in Paris now. Yeah, FIFA dropped the ball in America. I heard Mexico City. Get this, Gunner. All the Americans went to Mexico City. They went to Monterrey. They didn't go to LA. Canada is doing well for the World Cup, so Canadians don't have nothing to worry about. The problem is here in the United States, the lack of interest. And I could have told them this because Team USA sucks ass. And nobody cares. People now here in America, now that OTAs and minicamp is over in the NFL, they're going to a vacation spot for a couple of weeks, then they'll be back home for NFL training camp. That's how we do it. Because LA is another shithole. Yeah, I can see that. Because LA is another shithole that's being destroyed. Yeah, there are Mexicans out there. The wetbacks out there. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm feeling it. Hey, Gunny, you want to pull up, talk a little bit, talk about old New York? Yeah, want to chill up here? A little wild talk. We can talk how FIFA fucked it up in America. Now FIFA saying they're never coming back. Don't come back. I'll be dead by the time America will be a candidate again. We don't need you. And I have nothing against FIFA and the World Cup being in America. I don't. And I'm gonna watch Team England on Saturday night. I believe they play Saturday on Telemundo. Yeah, I like the Spanish version. These sanctuary cities are the downfall of the country. New York, LA, Chicago. It's no coincidence. All Democratic cities. Charlotte cooked as well. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, man. That's what Gunner's at. He's in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. Yeah, yeah. You let these people in and they destroy everything. I totally agree. What they should have done was what was originally planned, had everything down in Miami. Miami's handling the World Cup very well. New York is not. Because Mangani, of course, catered to his immigrants and his migrants and his foreign crowd who put him in office along with a bunch of, I ain't gonna get to that part, put his ass in office, and these people are crying. You know, Moss hit me up yesterday, bro, with these watch parties around the city. I'm like, no one gives a damn about that, Moss. People are ready for the next celebration here. Are you out of your mind? They're having a watch party, believe it or not, Gunner, right underneath the shopping center, right past Yankee Stadium on 153rd Street. That's where they're having the watch party for the World Cup. If Canada and United States men's national team can't get opening wins, Mexico could pull away as the local favorites. Yeah, I can see that. You know, I was talking Tuesday morning. The Haitian team flew into town and they got a raucous welcome down in Miami at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. That big guitar down there, they lit it up in the Haitian flag. And I talked to a couple of Haitian guys yesterday who were fired up about their team, and they told me to a man that they feel Team Haiti can get to the final eight. Now I don't know, but this enthusiasm expect 80,000 for the Haitian team Saturday night here. They're here Saturday night. They're playing the night game. Expect 80,000 Haitian flags on Saturday night here. The watch parties are in small pockets. Yeah, because nobody cares here. And I'll say it again. The number one reason why people don't care here is because USA sucks. Number two, unlike 32 years ago when baseball went on strike, that's some of the World Cup and cut their nose to spite their face. The NFL has become a juggernaut. That's the second reason. People, you know this, people live and die with their football teams in America. You can live in New York, and guess what? The number one team in this town are the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Then the Steelers, then the Giants, and now all over the place now here in New York, you're seeing everybody rocking Raider gear now because the Raiders look good again. That's how it runs here in New York. The point I'm making is you can live in a city here and you can like your team somewhere else. And because the NFL likes seeing fan bases travel, they book hotels. It's good for the economy in any city that the visiting fans come to. I don't think Haiti gets any wins. Oh, okay. A draw is a best case scenario for them, for me. Okay. I got an upset for you right away. I love Paraguay to beat the U.S. on tomorrow. I mean on Friday. That's right, folks. Take it from me. Paraguay will beat the U.S. on Friday now. Right? New York City was always a trending city. People wear every team. Yeah, people don't believe me when I tell them. They don't, but it's true. So BX Gunner, who's a diehard, lifelong soccer fan, says Haiti don't have a chance to win again. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Gunner is right. Gunner, put in the chat you want to pull up. Put in the chat. I like talking to a Bronx guy like me. That's my Bronx brother in the type. Same neighborhood. We both grew up in, but in different towns. Believe it or not. So did Ice Spice. She grew up in our area, same area. No wonder why she went to that. Hey, by the way, Gunner, you've been gone for a while. They shut that BBQs down, unfortunately, on Fordham Road. What an institution. Yeah, put in the chat if you want to pull up for a little bit. We'll talk soccer. So FIFA fucked it up again. Canadian fans are upset games are not in Winnipeg in that beautiful stadium for the CFL and in Edmonton, which is a shithole in Edmonton, that stadium. I feel you, man. You do your errands, keep listening, bro. So the World Cup, uh, they're going to get their support here. That's for sure. The problem is, and FIFA now understands the Native American. Yeah, they closed it. Yeah, you know who told us? You know who told the people? If you never seen her before, her name is her name is the Rain Report, and she is a young lady that cares about New York City. She is absolutely drop dead gorgeous with the New York accent. She represents us well. She was doing that Nick craziness the other day. But she said a couple of months ago she was standing in front of it, the one on Fordham Road, that the BBQ's closed down. I remember I used to always when my nephews were little boys, I used to take them there all the time. They closed all the BBQs, I think, except the one on 8th Street. And I think the one on Washington Heights on 165th, where the old Audubon Theater used to be. I used to love going to that one. Yes, sir. I am going to miss those Texas style wings with that tremendous barbecue sauce. Yeah, it's still open. Astor, downtown, yeah. Best barbecue sauce and piece of cornbread you will ever eat in your life is at BBQ's. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at the World Cup where it stands right now. All right. Let's see these ticket prices. No wonder why people are now going. All right, the group stage USA, Canada, and Mexico. These tickets are much higher than that. Here in New York, for example, they're asking for 20K a pop just to get into the building. It's like I said, Melina, hop on and make an arrangement right now. Go hop on Emirates Fly to Miami, go watch Team England play. So, what a disaster here in America for it. And plus, it doesn't help you here in New York that the Knicks are about to throw an entire summer celebration here in town where they're going to be partying all summer long here. So, so you want a ticket, you go see your favorite team play here in the U.S. Should make your traveling arrangements right now. So, FIFA messed up. They bought all the hotel rooms. Nobody's going to the rooms. A lot of Airbnbs are being used here in the States by the Europeans. And right now, it's not going so well the way they thought it was going to go well. Like I said, I bet 100 on England to win the World Cup. I'm going to stick with that. The Knicks last night did a miracle of miracles coming back from 29. Stanley Cup, most would like this. Someone get this to CK. NBA 5.8 NBA Finals. I wonder is a drastic drop in prices happens as matches struggles to sell out. Yeah, they're already having a contingency plan for that. By the way, Gunner, I just didn't talk about it, but that is happening as we speak. Yes, sir. Yes, it is as we speak. Uh, the Stanley Cup ratings are breaking all-time records here in the United States, and the reason why it is because of America winning the gold medal. Let me repeat that out loud for you. America won the gold medal, and that got everybody hooked. Their games in the Stanley Cup Finals have been phenomenal. I'm not watching the games. I don't want to jinx it for everybody. I want you all to enjoy it. Gary Bettman, Stanley Cup final rating last game did a 8.3. The NBA did a 5.8. As the beat goes on for the NHL, they just keep winning and winning and winning. Gary Bettman, and I said it before, is the best commissioner in sports, and I'm going to tell you why he is. Because every part of the United States have been involved in the Stanley Cup Finals since his tenure. New York, New Jersey, okay, Los Angeles, Anaheim, San Jose, Chicago dynasty there under his watch. Dallas has won a Stanley Cup. Detroit, a dynasty. The Penguins, Pittsburgh, have won four Stanley Cups under his tutelage. Okay, he has won in the Sun Belt and could win two The winner of this will win in the Sun Belt. Carolina overtime winning game two peaked at 5.8 million, the same as what the NBA is doing right now. So the NBA is really, I mean, excuse me, the NHL is really having their banner time period right now with the great Gary Bettman. Bettman's the best, baby. You better believe it. And his ratings, of course, was sky high during the Chicago Blackhawk era. Here you go. I'm looking at it right here. Edmonton Oilers, the team that Canada right now where the great Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are on their knees licking Mike Babcock balls to coach him. Okay? This is the last two Stanley Cup finals. Okay? Last year. Edmonton game one against Florida 1.5, 1.2, 1.3, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.4, no game six, no game seven. Now, game seven, 2 years ago in 2024, did a 3-7, seven over nearly 8 million people watched. But right now, after four games, 4.8, 4.7, 5.0, 8.3 after four games. It is killing it right now. Gary Bettman deserves all the credit in the world. All the credit. So the Stanley Cup Finals keep on stepping on. Gunner says people jump on hype and pop culture moments. I agree with that. I'm watching the Stanley Cup Finals. There you go. Gunner's watching it. I wonder if the ticket prices are dropping drastically for the World Cup. But again, the problem is America don't care because America sucks. That's why I'm picking Paraguay to beat them tomorrow in Los Angeles. I've always been an England fan, and that's who I'm sticking with. Messi, Mbappe, Saka, and Bruno Fernandes on the front there. So the NHL is killing it right now. Good for them. Congratulations to them. I'll give you a few more minutes, and then I am out the door. And I'll see you all Saturday evening, 5:15 pregame. Will the Knicks be world champions? Will be the question. Let me finish this up. I got 7 minutes to go, then I'm out of here. I like England to win the World Cup. I'm always pulling for my team. I know everybody likes Spain as the prohibitive favorite. Let me take a look at the World Cup rankings right now. Take a look at this. Then I'm out of here. And I'll see you all tomorrow, Saturday evening for the Knicks. Now, I'm going to be off for a while, getting ready for the stand. Oh, I'll be on Tuesday night, NBA mock draft, 10 o'clock Eastern. The great Tatman Clan Killer is doing the mock draft, and then a week from Tuesday night, he's doing the NBA draft. I'm doing the NHL draft. All right, let's look at the FanDuel. All right, Patrick Mahomes, first $500 million player is official, all guaranteed. Um, Taylor Swift was at the Knicks game last night, blowing kisses, telling fans basically to kiss her ass. I'm trying to. Oh, let's see who's the favorite right now in Vegas for the World Cup. And then I'm out of here. I'll see you all Saturday evening. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's take a look at this, and then I'm gone. And thank you for joining me tonight. BX Gunner, I really appreciate it. Good to see you, family. I'm not putting no bets on. I got bets on already for the hockey tonight. So, where is World Cup? Okay, I got it. World Cup. All right, here we go. Spain is the favorite, plus 450. Then France, 500. England is favorites. I'm gonna rock with England. So I'm going with England. Fuck it. I'm going with my boys. I put $100 down. So proud of my boys. I'm riding and dying with Team England. It's the only time I root for soccer is when he's with Team England. Okay. I'm gonna thank everybody as we got a couple of minutes left. I'm gonna thank the people in the clouds. Appreciate you, great people. I want to thank, of course, Bogart and Danny. Thank you, Bob. You could have came up. I was gonna bring all you guys up. You want to come up and talk soccer? Melina said hello. BX Gunner in the building. As everybody's getting ready to go over to Moss's tree house. Melina's rooting for England like I am. She is fired up for the World Cup. I'm dead serious. Melina should hop on the jet, go down to Miami, chill with Mr. Miami this weekend, and go to the game down in Hard Rock Stadium. Are you ready to come up here? Let me bring this man up here. I forgot there's no play fighting tonight. Uh, and I keep telling you, bro, I am not going to the Mississippi Delta. All right, get 305 up here for a few minutes. So, you guys stick around. Me and 305 are going to talk some NFL with him. Oh, he's at work. So, yo, bro, I'll then come up tomorrow night then after play fight. I mean, not tomorrow. Come up Saturday. Saturday. I'll be on Saturday talking about the Knicks and doing some things. Get home safe, buddy. All right? Get home safe, 305. 305 in the building. Got a minute and a half left. I'll end it with this. Team England will win the World Cup. And myself and Marlena. And I guess, I don't know who Big BX Gunner roots for. Yep, I'll be here Saturday, 5:15 Eastern time. That's right. Mid afternoon. I don't know who England. No, I love you, man. Get home safe, bro. And don't forget, when I fly down there, can you have the make me a reservation at your resort golf course, please, where you work, and give me a. I'll pay for a suite at your resort and get me on the golf course. That I want to be on the golf course by 6:30 in the morning. Love you, bro. 305 in the building. Good to see my buddy. My ball golf is up here. I'll get ready to check out. Go ahead, Bogo. What's up?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Make sure ball golf can hear me. Just waiting for him. As as he gets his, I guess, his Wi-Fi fixed. Mr. Miami's cracking up. Get home safe, Phil Five. I love you, bro. I'll see you Saturday afternoon as we will do the Knicks. As I'm getting ready for uh, a nice, peaceful 2 weeks because 2 weeks from tomorrow is the NHL draft, and I'll be doing the draft up here all by myself. And I've studied over 180 prospects, so I can look good up here on Saturday, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Yeah, I love you, bro. You get home safe. And as soon as my man gets back from his European vacation, he'll send me my box with 15 jerseys inside. And uh, I'm just going to do some new stuff. What is going on here? Because I really want to get the hell out of here. I said what I had to say about this World Cup, and FIFA dropped the ball, and that's what happens when your organization is corrupt. I mean, look what happened last night. That wasn't fixed, folks, in my opinion. San Antonio, how the hell you shooting up three after three after three and clanking the rim, and the Knicks came back, and now it's over. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and I said it earlier, for San Antonio, it is gonna be hard for them to get their psyche back. To be such a young team, and now your center, your superstar last night, people throwing water bottles, eggs at him, hit him. Fans wanted to fight him last night. The police was there, thank God. They would have beat the hell out of him by last night. NBA needs a villain. They got one now. They got two villains. The Knicks
How's it
fans,
going, everybody?
oh,
Hey,
it's good.
Melinda.
The Knicks fans are villain number two. Victor Wembanyama is now America's new NBA villain. He's number one.
Hi, Uncle Mace. Hi,
Yeah,
Barkow.
I am good and
No,
getting ready for the NHL draft.
no, I think you brought up
Beautiful.
some. I think you brought up some excellent like points on the stream, Mace.
What do you mean?
You brought up some good points about just soccer in general. I heard like about half of it. Like I missed like the last part about it, but you brought up some good points about like the World Cup and why it's not it's flaw. Why like Americans could care less. I mean about it.
Yeah, the worst
Uh,
thing they did was they put Team Mexico in Mexico City.
Yeah, but
Right there.
yeah.
that's
You
their
lose the
that's
Los Angeles,
their
you lose
that
the
could
Los
spice up the World
Angeles
Cup.
audience right there. No, nobody's
Could
going
spice
in
up the
LA
World
tomorrow because Team USA sucks.
Cup.
Gunning's
That
back.
could
I'm back, and I'm rooting for England. There, boy.
That's right. Rooting for England,
I am not
mister.
rooting for England. I'll tell you that much. I mean, they can't win a home cup. They can't win a World Cup on home soil. I'm sorry. I can't be rooting for England.
USA ain't winning no
If
World Cup,
Brazil
that's
wins
for sure.
it, if Brazil wins it, I can I can I'll be all right with it. Rest of the other teams, I'm like I don't know. Even France, I don't really care for France winning the World Cup. It'll
Gunning's
be nice
gonna
if an African
beat
team wins the World Cup. That'll be insane. But uh, what I saw today
Spain
out of
are
South Africa, I highly doubt that. After what I saw from South Africa today.
Spain are the favorites, but
England is third. I forgot who was second. England. France was second. England third. Remember what happened a couple of years ago when they stormed and destroyed the Hard Rock Stadium? Yeah, that was those goddamn Colombian ass clowns. Yeah,
I got all my England merch decked out. I'm ready.
yeah. They're playing
Uh,
Saturday, like I said. There's tickets available here in the United States. Anywhere you want to go to a
Cup
game.
ready. I'm World Cup ready, baby.
I mean, Mace, I'll say like the one thing I'll say about what you say is I feel like the people who love the sport are like in a different like it, they're just a very different crowd than
I,
like the
I
people
agree with
who,
what you're saying. I'll add to it. The
yeah,
people who love the sport, like here, Mangani saw that they were charging $10,000 a seat at the Meadowlands. He jumped in, and what Mangani had to remember, most of those people who are in the United Nations in Midtown Manhattan, those are some of the richest leaders of the world.
yeah,
They want to go to the games, bring their families, their friends,
yeah.
their corporation workers to the game.
I agree. And they don't want to put up with they don't want to put up.
Exactly, man. I said you said that to me the other night. I said that to start the podcast tonight. Yeah, Bogov agree with me. They don't want to be with no little everyday person. No.
For the southerner, okay, so for the actual southern, like like people out there that like they love the NFL more for the most part. They just love football more. It's just more traditional, more physical. It's almost like soccer for them is just they just don't catch on to it
The
as
problem with
easily.
soccer is if they had the scores in the games like the NHL finals, the ratings will go through the roof here in America. America loves scoring.
Yeah, my only problem with NFL, NBA, and me and Mel have been watching the NBA finals. You know how many commercials are now in the NBA? Like, I mean, the amount of it hasn't changed really like over the years, right? But like those commercials make it so hard to enjoy the sport, like so hard. Um, I mean, sometimes you're watching games for 3 4 hours, right? The one thing
Yeah.
about soccer, it's like 2 hours long and it's like done.
Shit.
You're pretty much
You know
done.
what I love about soccer?
That's the one thing it has going for it,
I
going for
can make
soccer.
me I can make me a lunch, sit down, watch the game, and it's over.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like, so I mean, for like the working person that's always busy, like soccer can be like it's 2 hours a week if you really if you don't partake in like the fan talk. If you partake in the fan talk, it's like endless. Like you can spend like hours on soccer, but with like watching the sport, it's 2 hours a week, pretty much 4 hours a week max. With like the NFL, it's like watching Gator games, the amount of commercials that they have is about close to about like 3 4 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
But like they extend it out to like four. So that's the most annoying part. That's the most annoying part about the other sports. Um, but you're right though. Like will it ever catch on in this country? Like you say, it's the third largest sport. Will it be? Will it
Yeah,
overtake Formula One? I don't.
next decade. Like I said,
Next decade.
2030, 2040, soccer is going to be the number one sport in America.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
you're going
know.
to have more immigrants here and migrants who love soccer more than they do American sports. That's just a given.
Yeah, that's true too.
And soccer is not going away. Like I said, the MLS, who the hell fought in 1994 that league is 29 years old now? Who would have fought that?
Yeah.
Gunnar, I put something in the chat for you. Go get your jersey, bro. Because they have it. There you go. Let me put
Yeah,
this
that's
in here.
those World Cup jerseys are nice though. I will give
Yeah, they are.
I will give I'll give Nike credit for the product that they made for those.
No.
They are really nice.
No. Adidas did the World Cup jerseys.
No, Nike. Like
Oh, Nike.
Adidas did that. Adidas does yeah, I don't know. It might do some countries, I don't know, but like Nike's I don't know. Maybe Argentina is sponsored by
Argentina. I'm looking at it right
Adidas.
now. Argentina is
Adidas probably.
Adidas.
Yeah, so like England, France, US, Brazil, um, Netherlands, they're all like I think they did Nike. Nikes are nice, by the way. The
Yeah,
Nike
you can know.
shirts are better, way better, like way better than the Adidas ones.
Yeah, Melina should. Where Melina go? Bring her. Melina, get back up here. You're part of the soccer invasion these next 7 weeks.
I
And
mean,
you know
all
what's
right,
going to be
so
cool for the soccer fans? You know what's going to be cool for them? Most Americans are not going to bother them. They're going to have a good time here.
Yeah, Molina's back.
Americans are going on vacation now. They're going to be back just in time for NFL training camp.
I mean, I still struggle to like understand like the way soccer's perceived in the U.S. sometimes, because for some people, I think they view it as like the immigrant sport, but like
Yes, but that's not the
I
reason.
that's not the complete. I don't think that's the complete story though. That's the thing. It feels like the immigrant sport because it's a sport that like everyone can play, right? I
You
think.
know what kills soccer here in America is boring. Like the
Yeah,
NHL ratings this year has been the highest in God knows when, and I was talking about it a little while ago. And the reason it is, Barbara, because there is high scoring games. If these soccer games were like 5-4, 6-5, America will be all in. Even though our team, the American team, sucks ass, they'll be into it. Let me tell you something about the Americans. They don't even know what nil is, bro.
yeah,
I'm dead serious.
yeah.
They don't know what that is. They're like, what the F is nil? Never mind. That's what you tell me. Keep it moving. No problem, Gunner. Go get it. Molina is back. Go get your jersey, bro. I was just in the site. They got Team England's jersey. Go get it. Go get your jersey. And they have Clona. So go ahead. Go get your jersey. Go get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's
Molina,
like I think people enjoy soccer differently. I would say.
Sorry,
I mean,
everybody. I had
like
some
there's a
connection issues.
like there
yeah,
are
that's
people
okay.
that are like they want their daughters to play. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of Americans that want their daughters to play soccer though.
Yeah.
Like I do think like
I'm not laughing
there
at
is a
you.
lot.
Gunner
That's true
brought
though.
up
Like
an old memory. Gunner brought the old memory because he's from here. And he said, I
yeah,
remember the little Italy in the Bronx 20 years ago. The World Cup was a neighborhood event. Yeah, they were fighting, throwing chairs.
Wow.
They take it that serious. The
it gets passionate.
Europeans who live
It gets
here,
passionate. Yeah.
the immigrants who live here, they love soccer more than anything else.
I love
They
soccer
just do.
more than anything else. More than
They love it.
football, more than hockey.
I feel like it's more relatable for some reason. To an extent, it's more relatable for some people.
I'd
Some
say
people call it.
The problem with soccer is they don't score enough points. America likes scoring.
I feel like what it is with us is like we get so used to the physicality of like our sports that sometimes it's hard to downgrade. Like when we watch another sport, as
You gotta be a damn fool not to
yeah,
think that the most conditioned athletes on the planet is soccer players. They are.
hockey's up there. Hockey's
No,
up there
no,
for
no.
sure, though.
Let's ball stop it. It is soccer. Period.
You're saying it. Yeah, I mean, if you say so,
Period.
but I
I've
mean,
been saying that for the last 40
yeah.
years. Period. Soccer players. You gotta be
let's go,
intelligent.
The most
England.
enduring is probably like ultra marathoners, man. You ever seen ultra marathoners do 50 and 100 milers? Like, goddamn, like,
Yeah, I
uh,
see it. Yeah.
those are
You gotta be
those are
you can do that too.
yeah,
Those
but
Iron Man competitions.
yeah, like stuff like that. Yeah.
What do you think, Melina? Who do you think the best conditioned athletes in the world?
I think football might be up there. NFL.
I don't know.
I keep saying it's that, but I think base. I think for some reason
The
I
best
just
conditioned athlete all around. I think soccer and NFL are up there.
I'm gonna go soccer and NBA are the two most conditioned athletes in the world.
NBA.
yeah, maybe is one. Yeah.
Guys,
Well,
run up and
yesterday's
down.
game was
NFL.
crazy. We were doing a watch party yesterday. We weren't live, but we were just watching it together. What a blowout. What a comeback by the Knicks.
I was sleeping. I'm getting ready. My mind is set on the NHL draft. By the way, Tatman will be here 10 o'clock Tuesday night for his NBA mock draft, and he's gonna do it all by himself.
Okay. Yeah, Adam Silver. Adam Silver can kiss my ass with the NBA draft.
You don't like the NBA draft?
I don't like
Yeah.
Adam Silver. That guy's a well, we'll
He
see where
said it.
Giannis ends up.
Yeah, but Mace, you know how like people have like a problem with the NBA because they feel like they're sold out to the global elite. I think that's
Yeah,
there's
yeah, of
always like
course.
a
I've been saying that for
uh,
years.
100%. The
yeah.
league's gone soft.
I mean, their networks are like more international though. Like they get bigger revenue from like internet.
Brother, this is why the NFL right now is shutting down all their television deals. The NBA makes the most money from
Yeah,
TV
Yeah.
deals, sponsorships on the planet. They make
You know
bullshit.
how many advertisements they were putting just in the playoff series? It's
dude,
crazy
it's
the amount.
horrible. It's horrible. It's unwatchable. Man. Macy, it is unwatchable for the person that's working. Like when I look at basketball, it's like
Every
yeah,
two
you have
minutes
work the
there's an
next day, and you
advert.
have like you're spending half your time like at night like watching ads. Like it's just horrible. Um, and it's not even helpful ads. Some of them like that's another story.
Yeah.
Like uh, but you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Like those people are they're gonna do it anyway. So they have to advertise. Advertisers are gonna pay big money just to get on like the primetime NBA like spot. So it's not for the sports fan. It's for the commercialization. But
Yeah, I look at the NBA as a sport that it's a celebrity driven sport.
yeah, like
It's a
celebrity
really
giving score. Yeah,
Massively
it,
celebrity driven.
yeah. It's a NBA. They cater to their people. That's why they always go. The NBA is fantastic. Yeah, because it's fixed.
it's the future of America, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I'd rather watch the NCAA tournament personally because I just the 20 minutes. It's a little easier to watch the NCAA tournament because 2 20 minute halves.
Well,
Like
you decided to join us. How's married life, stranger?
Hey, what's going
Oh
on?
my God. What the hell, Laro?
Hey, hold on. Before I give my greetings to Mace, to come down a second, Mace, because I want to give Miss Melina her flowers for
Where the
because
hell have you
because
been, Laro?
it's
I
getting
heard you.
it's
You
getting
got a
ready.
new girlfriend? You
Yeah,
dumped me the minute you got a new
I,
girl?
I'm
He's
sorry,
married
but it's getting
now.
ready to be. Hold on. It's getting ready to be a time of year, right? I mean, the World Cup is coming up,
Wow.
and you're
Where have
gonna.
you been, honey? You've
Well,
been gone for so long.
I mean,
Wow.
I still got to check in with my brother Mace. By the way.
No,
Wow.
no,
But hold
no.
on. Hold on. Wait. Let me get into conversation. You guys are talking sports. Let's talk sports.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
And then you guys are talking sports, man. Just go ahead, keep on. I'm not trying to interrupt things. I can fall right into the flow or whatever.
So you
It's about,
supporting Team USA in the World Cup, Laro?
are we gonna win? Do we have a
Nah,
chance?
you
Not
have
into
a
the flow.
chance, but not a big chance, I would say. You got
Yeah, this is.
some decent players, but the coach I'm not too sure about.
I mean, if we could keep all the players, right, that make money and off of playing in the USA, then that would probably be possible. But according to everybody else, and Mace, Chad. The reason why I kind of got into it a little bit because Chad Johnson, he got his own channel. Mace probably doesn't know that shit. The fuck, Mace, do you follow soccer like that? I mean, European football like that, bro?
He's a big England fan. I think Mace
Oh,
got a phone call. Oh,
oh,
he's
not
here.
really.
Oh, okay.
Not really like I should, but now that Man United got their act together, I'll peak a little bit next season.
Oh, but what's the name? Chad Johnson. He has his. I mean, it doesn't even come up on the algorithm, bro. It doesn't, unless
Uh,
you're like a soccer fan. But he actually has his own soccer show. It's just like Nightcap and all that shit. But he has his own show, and like the production is set up good and all that. But unless you look for it, it won't come up on the algorithm unless
Bro,
you actually look for it or whatever. But
bro,
yeah,
Chad
YouTube be
Johnson.
doing people dirty like that.
Chad Johnson. Uh,
yeah,
he's one of
uh-huh.
the best. He's one of the best FIFA video game soccer players in the world, bro. Dead ass. Serious.
Yeah, and it was amazing when I found out he had a show about soccer and Rick Ross was on there. I'm like,
Oh
this
my
doesn't
God!
come up in
Wow.
the algorithm. No,
Wow.
unless you look for it, you will never ever see it. You will never
Uncle
see it
Mace, Spark
because
Up is backstage.
No, don't you think the algorithms have done me dirty?
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't heard from Bargoff in a while. Is he still into Formula One and all that kind of stuff, man? You know how those rich guys
I
are,
mean,
you know?
I know about Formula One.
Guys.
I know about Formula One. I'm not like some of these like I focus on mostly on soccer and I know about most of the sports. Like I can just pick it up if I like go back into it. I'm at that stage, but like I don't go actively looking for it. I can read the headlines and know what's up, kind of thing. Like, um, it's just one of those things. I don't have time to like watch every single sport. So I picked the sports that I mean, last year was Arsenal.
I get,
I'll probably watch.
I get
I
it.
will. I'll watch. I will watch more college football this year. That's
Hey,
definitely
Laro,
football.
I owe you a
Wait
massive
a minute.
respect.
I mean, hold on. I got to say something real quick, Miss Melina. I will say this. Now, I still don't know if the guy's black or whatnot, but I do follow sports or whatnot, all sports. I just found out that Bubba Watson was like half black, Mace. Like for real. Like honestly, I did.
It's funny
I
what it's
had.
funny what you can. It's funny what you
Who?
can find on the going down the rabbit hole though. It's funny what you can find
I
on going
had
down the
no
rabbit hole.
idea what's his name, Bubba Watson or some shit like that. I mean, I think so, right? This
Oh,
is a NASCAR.
the
Yeah,
guy from NASCAR. Yeah, he was black. Yeah, he's
Ah,
black. Yeah,
I
about
had,
a decade
had
ago,
no
he
idea.
fought for racism, bro. They were racist towards him. Yeah.
Had no idea. But what you were gonna get ready to say, Miss Molina?
I was saying a couple of years ago, you encouraged me to keep doing my soccer YouTube, and I popped off. And, I'm very grateful for you giving me that confidence boost I once needed. And I'll never take that for granted. I always ask about you whenever we was up here. I know no NFL season, so you disappear. And I know you busy with your new yacht and your new girlfriend. But it's always nice to hear from you. I'm so happy to hear from you. It's been a
No,
long
listen,
time,
listen.
Laurel.
This will look for some reason this YouTube world it will always be a part of my life or whatever, right? And I guess for a while I got kind of caught up in it and whatnot, especially like with a guy like Mace when we sitting up talking about the bad things women can do or whatnot, right? But
The
I mean,
sisterhood.
Yo, I'm
doing
too
the
handsome
process,
for that. Yo. I don't
but
got time for
but
that.
but doing the process of ever being on YouTube or whatnot, you do come across some people who are probably pretty good and like straight up good, nice, genuine people or whatnot. So I always come in and check in and see what Mace has going on. And you guys, and I'm glad the channel is taking off because I mean you do put your heart into the world of European football, Miss Molina. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool
been
too.
great. And our team finally won a chip after 20 years. Our Arsenal, my European soccer team, finally won a chip. And I went there all the way to celebrate. I just got back last week. It was crazy. There was
Right now,
there was
let,
1.5
let me
million
think.
people, Laro, at
Mhm.
that
But let me
parade.
tell you something right now, right? The world is getting ready to see a like the National Guard, um, pretty much the entire like U.S. military is going to have to be centralized, and it's going to be about 2 blocks away from where Mace lives there right now, right? Because the New York Knicks win a fucking NBA championship,
They're
that
gonna win
city
it,
is
man.
going to fucking
They already told, bro. They told the man today. They don't give a damn. They told the man today, go kick your little soccer ball. The niggas said this
Man,
city down.
hey, I mean that is
This
gonna be
city
bigger than
down,
like
bro.
when Chicago. That's gonna be bigger like when the Chicago Cubs had their drought. That's gonna be bigger than like
Over
when the
40
uh
years, the Knicks.
when all those other teams had those droughts. They are gonna fuck that city up, like for real. That's gonna be Gotham City for real.
Yeah.
Like it. I mean, Mace,
That's what
don't go
everybody's
outside,
telling me,
bro.
bro.
Unless
Hey
you
Laura,
right.
hey Laura, what do you think?
What's
Okay,
up?
so like we were talking about soccer earlier. You're in Houston, right?
Yeah, of course. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So why do you think soccer uh why do you think Americans don't catch on to soccer as much? Like we were talking about that earlier. Like, what do you think? Like, it's the sport. What do you think it's about the sport that people don't like
We
gravitate
weren't
towards
born.
as much?
We weren't born like that. I mean, honestly, it wasn't. You got. I mean, this probably goes back 400 or 500 years or some shit like that. It's just like America was wanted to be its own little separate thing or whatnot. Right? So it's like
Yeah,
it's just like they just did want to do their own separate thing. I mean, and it's just like we had our own sports, and it just never really just caught on like that. And I get the fact that it's the number one sport in the world, and Americans get the fact that it's the number one sport in the world. But you got to realize, Americans think they're the best fucking people on the fucking planet. I'm one of them, so I guess I'm a part of it also. But it's just an arrogance, probably. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, everybody. I don't know what it is specifically.
And
Everybody else loves it to death. All the kids
law,
over here play it. What's up?
lack of scoring too. We like points in our sports.
You trying to say it's boring when we got baseball, bro? Stop it, Mace. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but baseball used to be America's game. People ain't gonna sit up and watch the phenomenal skill that soccer players have, the way they kick the ball and how they use their head. They're not gonna do that if the game is 1-0. They're not. It's America. You know that.
So you saying that we have shorter attention spans than the entire globe, bro?
No, what I'm trying to tell you is that we dislike scoring. Why do you think the Stanley Cup Finals is beating the NBA right now, killing the NBA right now? You know why? Every game is 4-3, 5-4. That's what people want to see. Two overtimes.
I don't
Well,
know.
let me just say,
I do think
we
there's a
what?
stigma with soccer that it could be like the immigrant sport for some people. Some people view it that way.
That's part of
Uh,
the
Well,
scoring. The scoring is what matters to Americans.
so,
That's
so let me tell Bargov this. You officially, right? Do you see how like maybe like in 1992 or 93 when our USA Dream Team went overseas and now USA is like basketball is like all over Europe right now. Soccer, football, or whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. It's been over here like big time for at least a couple of generations now. Like we've had like little kids, like the millennials and the X's and whatever the fuck they call or whatever, right? They have been grown up under soccer, under and it still hasn't taken off like that. We've
yeah,
given it a chance. We've had like little kids come up through it for the last 35 years, and it still hasn't taken off like that.
You
I
know
don't know,
why,
bro. It's
Law?
just
Law, you know why it hasn't taken off yet? I'll tell you another reason. Our best athletes are in the NFL or the NBA.
yeah.
And now they're in the United States hockey development team.
look.
That's where our
I
best
stay in the
athletes
look. Look, I stay in a decent neighborhood, right? I'm not
are.
rich or no shit like that. Don't say that, but I stay in a decent neighborhood. And they
Yeah,
and look, and they got parks and shit over here, right? And for some reason, everybody likes to come to our parks or whatever, right? Man, you got a African league out there, right?
Hmm.
They got soccer fields all around that motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
You got the Mexicans and all that kind of stuff, and all those people be playing. And on the other side of town, they got like what was that thing that you people
Okay,
like to play,
Jesse.
Miss Melina? I don't mean to say you people, but I'm just saying, what's that game you guys play when y'all
Pickleball,
be? No,
pickleball,
fuck no,
tennis.
not pickleball. When y'all be whirling that fucking hard ass ball at people or whatever.
oh,
What's
talking
this?
about
What
cricket.
called
You're talking
Volleyball,
about cricket.
volleyball.
Talking about cricket.
cricket?
No, that's
Jack,
not
Oh,
volleyball.
cricket.
cricket.
Yeah,
Yeah, cricket.
Yeah, that cricket, man. They even have all that stuff, but it's all groups or whatever, right? You never
yeah,
see like American people over there. You see Hispanics over there. You see Indian, Asian people over there. You see the native born Africans over there, but you never see any like American born people. Even the white kids are The
Maybe.
they don't go to the soccer fields and just pick up and play soccer like that. I don't know why. It just
Now I'll give you a number one. I'm gonna say since the year 2005, they got rid of all the basketball courts in New York. They got rid of all the baseball fields in New York. They only got soccer fields. Guess what? Those soccer fields are empty.
oh yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to play like baseball these days, you got to be a rich kid in the USA because
All the sports are
you
going that
will
way now.
man those
All
white
the,
man. I don't want to bring race into it all the time, but man, if it's about money, you got to have money to play baseball these
mhm.
days. It's just like
Yeah,
Hockey
that's
now.
you.
the that does feel like a lot of sports now. It's like pay to play for everything.
Yeah,
Like
hockey's big
um
now like
Baseball,
that.
especially, and hockey. You gotta
No,
know
hockey,
people.
no.
You
Hockey
gotta
equipment
know
is much more than baseball equipment. Hockey's
hockey.
bigger
You
than
gotta know people to get through the ranks.
yeah.
the difference
But the thing
between.
is, I'm not trying to show myself or Mason's age or whatnot, but we
Yeah,
remember when all that
well,
shit used to be free. It used to all be free back in the day, right? You
I agree.
wanted to play.
yeah,
Lero,
yeah.
you still don't fuck with baseball, huh?
I mean, I'll watch it if my team is in it. If my team is in it, I will. But if my team is not in it, I'm not going to just casually break open the baseball network or whatnot and
Yeah.
watch the Dodgers versus the goddamn whatever. I'm not doing that. I mean, but if my team is in it, I'm in it.
The
But if my team's
Astros
not
are
in
not
it,
doing that.
All right, Laura.
Astros are not bad.
Hey, Laura, let's get serious now, okay? Because we all
NFL
know.
talk. Here we go.
That's right. What are you gonna do with Stroud, bro? What are you gonna do with your boy?
man, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, I don't know,
You
Mace.
know
I don't
why I
know,
say
and
that? I got,
I don't know, and I don't know, but I know one thing. He's the
yeah,
missing piece to us winning the Super Bowl. If
I
he
totally agree.
gets,
I agree with that. Our old friend is here to see you, Laurel. He's been asking for you, and he's my man too. Introduce yourself to Laurel, sir.
I'm still cutting out.
Oh, you still cutting? Okay. I let him continue to cut.
Yeah.
That should give, that should give you a hint who it is. Eh, Anyway, Stroud, the Stroud is the difference between making a Super Bowl or not. I want Laurel to fix his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Laurel, get to a better
Yeah,
spot and go fix your Wi-Fi, bro. Go fix the Wi-Fi, Laurel.
Yeah. No, I mean that was.
Yeah.
I mean, Laura made some good points. It's like you never see even for me, like I never see the kids who are from America, like actual like no like descent. Like I mean, I would say like they don't play soccer. Like if they're it's just the way it's always been. I
You
don't know
know
why,
why
but
that is? It's two reasons why. Number one, this part is tough. Here in America, the parents want their kids to get the money quick. And that's why you don't see too many black American kids playing baseball no more because you got to
yeah.
wait 7 years to get your money.
But it's the one you
You-
can play the longest though. If you do make it through the whole thing, it's the one you can play the longest.
Yeah, I agree with that. But baseball is about getting paid. And America's like that. And the only sport you're going to get paid is basketball and baseball in America. But it takes 7 years, so mom ain't going to wait for that.
But you know what's crazy though? I've seen like when you talk about athletes getting money, I've seen two sides to this. I've seen people like firmly be against like athletes getting paid at no matter what. Like I've never seen it, you know, like it's always they're making too much. People think it's like a big opportunity that you can go. People think it's like real easy that like the athlete just goes through the ranks and like makes money. I'm like, there's a lot of things like you have to deal with before you can actually make money. Like,
Yeah,
and
especially in
that's
baseball. Baseball is the hardest sport to make your money. You gotta wait 7 years.
Yeah,
All right. Jordan says to you,
yeah.
Borgo,
I'll
are
be
you
coming. I'll be
coming
there.
back
I'll be
for
there later.
South Korea versus Czech? You gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
to his
it's
room
still
to do
two
the
hours
bet?
away.
Yeah, he said he's coming, Jordan. That's a
Yeah, it's like
yes.
2 hours. That's still it's still 2 hours away.
Yeah, he'll be there, Jordan. I
But
see you,
Mace,
buddy.
I really like this year these thumbnails that you're making. They're very eye catching.
Mhm.
Like this year,
Oh, you like
these
these new thumbnails?
yeah they're really nice. They're really eye catching. Like this year, like uh I mean
The
yours
AI
like
is ruined the
in the
genuine
past
aspect of college sports. I totally agree with you, Gunner.
like
Yeah,
they're
go
more.
ahead, brother.
I think what it is they're more frequent this year. Like the new thumbnails are like more frequent this year. Um, in the past, like you used to have like you used to like refresh thumbnails, right?
Oh, once in a while, but I get them out there. But now I don't have to worry about it. I got the NHL draft ready, the NBA draft. It's right
Yeah,
there. That's on Tuesday night. We're doing the. He's doing the mock draft.
mock draft. I mean, BX
Khaki.
says it like the NIL ruined the genuine aspect of college sports for me. I mean,
He's right
there's a
about
lot
that.
of people. There's a lot of people that feel that way, but at the same time, like there had to be some evolution in that system, though. It can't just be like I know
Yeah,
people are
but
trying to say like it can't
what it's doing though, Bogart, is if kids want to leave and go to this school this year and this school next year, you know,
yeah, it becomes like the pros. I mean, instead of saying staying 4 years in
yes,
college. Um,
like this draft right here, like Fernando Mendoza, okay, Mark Cuban gave him $25 million to quarterback at Indiana as a gift.
Mendoza, are you talking about that Indiana quarterback?
Yes, who's
Yeah, the
now with
Indiana.
with Dusty's team, the Raiders. Now, wait for Laurel to pop up his mic, and then we'll get this rolling. Dusty's here to see Laurel, talk to Laurel. Your boy
No, that's
Dusty.
that's real, man. I wonder when Dusty get back up here if he wondered if the
Yeah, he must
Raiders
be
are going to
just
be any damn
somebody's
good.
face. Yeah, he's doing someone's facial right now. I'm looking at it right now. You
Hey,
should
that's
check
what's
out.
up, man. Shit,
You should
make
check out
money,
his
bro.
shorts. You should check out his shorts on Instagram. Those shits are hardcore to these young barbers who don't show respect to their customers. These guys were up here the other night talking about the barbers business.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
a good
start
stream.
doing shorts on jerseys soon, since I got so many.
But Mesa, don't you think like it's better the NIL now just because like you're actually making money like the aspect of making money for an athlete, I think. In that sense, like the NIL has been
Bur-
better. Like
Burgoff,
obviously
Burgoff. I'm gonna speak for Mace. Mace is old school. Mace don't like that shit, man.
No, I don't like it at all.
but why are
No,
we so upset? Why are we so upset with like 18-year-old kids making money though? Because I feel like if especially if
you know
they're
what
trying to
the
get their
problem is? The
if they're if
problem is not them making money bug off. It's the problem is when they go to a school, instead of the coach telling them his guidelines, the kid first thing comes from my mouth, what's gonna be my playing time? And if he doesn't
no,
like it, he's gonna say F you, I'm out. Him and his little posse walks out the door to go to the next school. That's the problem. The inmates run the asylum now. The inmates don't run the asylum in the NFL. The NFL owners are the warden. Goodell is the warden of the NFL,
I
bro.
didn't. You know what? I didn't say whether I liked it, didn't like it, but I just know how Mace feels about something like that. I mean,
Yeah. You're
you,
right.
you
like
you can call it old
I
heads
mean
hating or whatever, but it's just not like it used to be, man. It's just kind of like, okay, you want to make money off your name, I get that. But
yeah.
just like Mace was trying to say, man, the fact that these guys are like leaving school 1 year to be recruited to be a mercenary for the next school or whatnot,
Mhm.
it takes the purity out of it. Now I'm not trying to say
Exactly.
that the
You talk to him. I'll
establishment
be back.
should be making all the money, but it kind of
Exactly.
took somewhat of the. I mean, because these guys are getting paid for years or whatnot. Now all
Yeah.
the BS about them trying to take Reggie Bush's Heisman and all that kind of stuff. these people know these kids been getting paid for years or whatnot, right? But it seemed like the good old boys had more control over it,
Mm.
and I don't think the system necessarily likes it or whatnot. But now I can see how it used to be when they weren't getting paid, and I don't want it to go back to that to where the system is making all the money off of these players or whatnot. But it's just I don't know if it was more policed more or whatnot. I don't know how to exactly describe it, but I mean, it's just like I don't want to sound like a hater. So they need to get their money, but it's not the same, man. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
like I guess like when a kid stays in a school for 4 years, I get that part. Like you get the affinity, and you're like, oh, he's one of us. Like I get that. But at the same time, is it really like if we're when you look at like NIL and stuff, it's like it is an opportunity. That's what it is at the end of the day. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just not for like every single restriction being put on the kid though. Like I do think there's a little bit of like if you go to the wrong school, like you should be able to transfer. Like people want to rein that in. I don't like stranding kids personally. Just personally, I don't like. I let people have their like free will and stuff.
I'll be right back, fellas.
And
Yeah, you're cutting in and out again.
it's like the next generation process is um I'm talk about I don't think that will be for the kids getting it's not the same. It's like you can't buy school you gonna have a career fly for a reason. But it's like they're like hiring.
Yeah, Lauro, your internet is cutting in and out. It's cutting in and out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. It was a good chat today. I mean, Mace's just stepped out real quick, but he'll be back. Get some of the comments. I mean, yeah, I mean, we got a World Cup game in a bit, but we're just talking about like we're talking about the soccer. Why it hasn't caught up. What people think about it in the U.S. I mean, and we're also talking about the NIL and a little bit about the NFL. So that's what the stream is. Dark horses in the World Cup. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. That's a question better answered in a couple of weeks.
You
But
out?
yeah,
Huh? You're leaving?
no, I'm here. I'm here. Are you still Dusty? Right?
He'll be with you shortly, boss.
Yeah, all good, all good. Um, yeah, I'm just covering for Mace. I'm just covering for Mace while and waiting for Lara to get back. What else?
Man, all De'Aaron Fox had to do was dribble the ball out yesterday, bro.
I did see that. I did see that. Like he yeah, but
It's like,
Wemby didn't act like a superstar yesterday
I'm
though.
sick,
He,
bro.
he he's responsible for choking too, like the free throws and all that. I mean,
What
that's
I
not
am
really.
happy about is that instead of the people ripping off jerseys, that they actually threw an egg at that motherfucker.
I think personally, I'll tell you, I think it's a win for the NBA that Jalen Brunson won the finals in my eyes. But like, uh,
That actually made me real happy to see
the
that egg
finals.
splat.
I don't know. Wemby loves to talk trash though. He does love to talk trash. So, I mean, he has to take some of it. But
Man, I
he
do
has,
not like that motherfucker Wemby, man. I
I'm
don't
not a
like.
fan either. But I'm not a fan
I
either.
hate French black people.
I don't know. I don't know about
I'm
about that, but
telling you,
he,
bro.
he acts too
The
much
white
like
French people, I never had a problem, but them black French people, bro, I just want to sock them in the mouth. Like,
he acts too much. He acts too much like another French player that I hate. Like he,
he's
he,
got a
he was a
big
team
mouth,
cancer.
bro.
Kylian Mbappe, he was a bit of a team cancer over the
Another,
years.
another thing that made me mad, bro, is when he threw that elbow on Buddy. Why ain't none of his teammates come with the smoke, bro? Like, why your teammates don't like you, bro? How
It's
y'all just
crazy.
gonna let Buddy throw you to the ground by your head like that? That's what I'm saying. The Knicks, they need like another Anthony Mason. They need a Charles Oakley.
You're old school now, like with like Charles Oakley. We haven't had a Charles Oakley in years.
If you think about it, though, if they had that right now, tell me that wouldn't be exactly what they needed last night.
Yeah,
Anthony Mason
that's amazing. Yeah,
with the design on his head.
um, yeah. I mean, it's still a good. I mean, yeah, the Knicks winning is actually, I think it's good for the yeah, it's good for the NBA. It's good for the NBA. Like personally, basketball kind of needed it though.
I can give a rat's ass if the Knicks win or not.
I know you say that. I know you say that, but like, I mean, I'll tell you, like it's Jalen Brunson.
Dusty, Dusty, the video. Oh, Dusty's on mute. Laurel dropped. Yo, Laurel, thanks for pulling up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I said this the other night, and I killed the Knicks fans up here. That is the reason why I never became a New York sports fan. By the way these ass clowns act. And
What about
here,
so like I mean, so you got the Giants, you have the Red Bulls, you have sorry, Red Bull. Yeah. Um who else? Let's see. You have the Giants, Jets. I don't know the other ones actually. I don't. Well,
the Giants,
Islanders and
Jets,
Islanders
Rangers, Islanders, Devils, Brooklyn,
and Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah, Mets, Yankees, Mets. So
Now all these bandwagon Laker fans, now that the Knicks are back on top of the NBA, they can't bogart Madison Square Garden no more. Molina likes the dark blue Brazil jersey.
yeah, some of them are nice. Yeah, yeah, the Brazil jerseys are not bad
I,
actually.
I, I, Mason, I'm back. I'm done now.
Tell Bogart those videos I sent you of Knicks fans.
Oh, bro, just straight animal. I mean, just straight animals.
Yeah,
Just uncivilized heathens, man. I'm trying to tell you, they was out
Dusty,
there they was out there snatching jerseys off of people and stuff like that. Man, it's ugly.
Dusty, I love you.
yeah,
But you
yeah. I
know,
mean, there should be like
goddamn well, the Raiders win the Super Bowl. Your fans will be acting the same way.
yeah, there should be zero
My,
tolerance for some of that stuff, man. Like there should be zero tolerance for that stuff. I mean, you go to a game, you take your kids to a game, and stuff like that happens. Like you don't want it's not good.
see,
Um,
in Europe, I remember when I was in Italy, and it was like a black French dude came, and I remember the Italian city had thrown thrown bananas on the field, and kind of like calling Buddy a monkey, and they fined the city.
yeah,
I mean, to be honest, it might be appropriate, man.
man. I'm just like safety and stuff like safety and like I'm big on that, man. Like safety and like disorderly conduct,
I'm,
but.
I mean, I agree with
I mean,
that, but I'm also,
if people are drunk, I don't really care. It's more of the if people start like fighting and like start like assaulting each other, like that's it
now,
doesn't reflect well on the city and stuff like that. So
I don't think that. Now, 100%, I believe that everybody engaged in that behavior is completely wrong. But we also got to put some blame. Like, why would you go to Madison Square Garden in a Spurs jersey?
yeah, that's true.
Like,
I mean, it is the
like,
finals. Though. It is the finals.
so what? All right, you know what? Just drop you off in Compton with the opposite color clothes on. How about that?
Okay, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. It's like it's the tribalism aspect of the sports, but I
It's
mean,
not that.
I,
It's not that smart.
mm-mm.
It's just not that smart, bro. If you're
I've done it
going to
once,
a if you're
but and
going
I'll
to
tell
a
you,
game in New York, you ought to be rooting for the New York team. And if you're not
I,
rooting for the New York team, that's fine, but don't wear the jersey from the other team.
Dusty, when I used to go to Yankee Stadium, right, I would wear my Angels gear to the game. They didn't mess with me, they best not. But I also showed them the courtesy by minding my business and cheering for my team. Here,
I agree.
the one thing about the fans
Yeah,
here,
just give me a second. I gotta use the restroom.
yeah, go ahead, buddy. The only sport that the fans are hostile here in New York is the hockey fans. That's where all your fights and all your troubles at.
I mean,
Is hockey.
I've worn my Orlando Magic jersey in Detroit, but that's not the same as that's not the same as like doing it in a finals game. I did it during a preseason game,
Yeah,
and like you said, Mace, mind your own business and don't start trouble. Like, but but at the same time, like you can't have people putting hands on each other just for over sports. Like, I just don't think I don't think that's right personally, but I get it happens though. I do get it happens, and if you might be calling for it by going doing it, but
no problem, love. No problem. You know who I'm rooting for. Don't even thank me for doing World Cup coverage. I had to talk about it because
no, this was a good
I'm
stream. This
not
was a good
one
stream.
of these Americans who put down the World Cup. What I did was tell you where FIFA effed up with buying all the hotels rooms, not selling them to the diehard fan. It's like FIFA, like the NBA. Both of those sports hate the diehard fan.
Yeah, it's almost like you can if you know the right people, you're going to the game. Like, and I in a way that kind of sucks because it does suck for the fans. Like, if you know the right people, you're going to the game. But
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm not a guy who, when I go to a sporting event, I go to watch the intricacies of the game. I don't go there to start trouble.
yeah, there's a lot of people like like I said, this World Cup. For me, that it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Hopefully the game itself is fantastic. Um, every world like there's a lot of people boycotting the World Cup. I'm like, nah. It's like people do that for every World Cup, right? Like they try to for about months and months beforehand. They'll just like go out there and say, I'm boycotting the World Cup. I'm boycotting the World Cup. I hate this about it. I hate that about it. Like Qatar had this with the human rights issues, but it was a good tournament, right?
Yeah,
Africa, they didn't like it being hosted in Africa, and a lot of the hate comes from like European countries that just don't want to travel. That's
of
sometimes like,
course.
and that so some of that I'm like, that's not fair at all. Like, oh, just because you don't want to, just because you're afraid of like traveling and playing in like foreign soils, you're not a true athlete if you can't perform in those. So you'll have the media coverage like England. The way it's going to be is like if they fail at this World Cup, it's going to be like the World Cup was shit anyways. So they're just going to downplay it. Like you couldn't compete, just deal with it. You know what I mean?
It's like,
You know what I mean, Mace?
yeah, It's
Like
like
there's always like hidden narratives with like people boycotting like the World Cup. That's so it's never about they'll play the morality card whenever convenient, but they won't do it. They won't do it in other aspects. There's a lot of hypocrisies that show up when people start boycotting
let
stuff.
me tell you when the letdown was here in America. I think it was the 20. I think it was the 20. What was the team that they always drew ties in the World Cup but didn't win?
Uh,
Was that 22?
ties but didn't win.
Yeah, they always had a draw, but they didn't win. That team really pissed a lot. I think Arenas was coaching that team.
I don't know. Maybe Italy. Maybe Italy.
No,
But
no, no, no. I think it was the last World Cup. That team turned everybody off here in America
maybe
because they enjoyed it.
I don't know. Morocco went really far, but like Morocco beat some
Yeah,
teams.
they sure did. Yeah,
I don't remember. But I don't
the
know. The World
problem
Cup here. The World Cup's here. I think like hopefully people can enjoy the game for what it is, and then
exactly.
we'll just go back to like loving our own sports. I mean, in 3 weeks time. But
If the matchup is good, I'll watch. I'll watch it. I'll watch the game. I'm gonna watch all the England games,
you'll see fine girls. I mean, that's a draw for some people.
and I watch all my soccer games on Telemundo.
Because the commentary's better.
Yeah, yeah. He makes the game exciting. The announcer makes the game exciting. And now, believe it or not, Parker, he's doing the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. The soccer guy is doing the hockey. And when the team scores, he does it the same way like he does in La Liga.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, man.
So President Trump says the deal with Iran could be signed in a couple of days. I mean,
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy the World Cup. I got nothing against it. The reason why I went into this rant was because FIFA made it impossible for the
for the real fans.
everyday person to go to a game. And then I got on the everyday person because they bitched about it and whined about it. Knicks fans couldn't go to Madison Square Garden for the playoffs, but guess what they did? They went outside and they watched on the big jumbotron, and until this week they behaved themselves.
Yeah.
That's why I got upset and people got upset. I know you love this team. Did you like that mayor 2 weeks ago painted the Empire State Building red and white?
Did I like it? That's a good question. For like I mean, I'm like so New York and California for me are always like two hubs that are just different. I always viewed them as different just because New York and Los Angeles because those are like one's the entertainment capital and one's the financial capital, right? So, um, I I I see those places being. I just feel like conservative policies never work in those places for some reason.
Yeah,
So in a sense, like it's not out of order for like what happens in New York. So I was just like whatever about it. Um, Now, July 4th, like July 4th. Let's see what let's see what they do for July 4th and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like Arsenal making it to America is kind of huge when you think about it, but there's a lot of people that relate to the story of Arsenal. So I kind of see why there's a big, why it's a big like event in New York, and there's a lot of New Yorkers that love Arsenal. But it's not like an American institution at the end of the day when you think about it.
yeah, exactly. You're absolutely correct, man.
It's just not like, I mean, I do think like we have our own. It's the same thing I tell people all the time. Like, when people try to fake British accents, like, and try to like, they'll try to take up like British accents. It's like we have a beautiful culture. You can just be yourself. I've always said that. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
there's a lot of people like that. It's like you're not British, you're American. You have to like, it, people like to do that a lot. So I don't know. This is the number one complaints people always say. But,
I appreciate soccer because I respect the athletic ability, the skill of a professional soccer player, and also how great a condition these athletes have to be to run up and down a field.
yeah, I mean, I don't agree with like when people sell out for the global elite in a way, but I also I also seen the hypocrisies of that too. Like, like our president, for example, has like an immigrant wife, right? There's a lot of
Yeah,
leaders that have immigrant wives and whatnot, right?
yeah,
Turn that to me. It's like I'll get it. Turn that to like, with like people. If I started dating somebody that was Southern, I get like a whole bunch of people saying, "Oh, you're stealing our women. You're doing this. You're doing that." It's not. In reality, that's not the case. It's like I relate to somebody, and if I fall for somebody, I might fall for somebody. But people love to talk a lot. You just do what's best for you in a sense. But if you know what I mean, it's like uh, stuff that some people can do, it doesn't work for other people. It just won't be viewed the same way. If I started acting like Trump tomorrow, right? I'll get a lot
yeah,
more criticism for it just based on me being Indian.
yeah. I
But
agree with
that's
you.
not something that's out of my hands. Like I have to live my life as an American. I have my own personal free will. Like so
That's
I'm
why
at,
I
I'm at a
tell
point where I
people.
just don't do it.
That's why I tell people about me all the time, Baba. I don't get into the stupidity stuff that other people get into. That's not me, bro. I enjoy waking up every morning and living a new day, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I enjoy up here talking to good people like you and Mel and Jordan and BXN.
You know how I always bring up like I don't like the fact that I mean I agree with you on a sense like we can't sell out our like people that live here day to day that work hard every day. Like I don't like the exploitation at times that happens with people. Like I just generally don't. It's not something I would do, but when people are stuck in those situations, it's really difficult when watching them trying to navigate that from like a mental health standpoint and whatnot. So sometimes I feel like I have a duty to speak out against it. Um, like stuff that millionaires do sometimes. Like I'll give you an example, right? Like something that really like annoyed me recently was I wouldn't say annoyed me, but like I thought about it and I'm like I don't know what to do about this. You know how like Florida was talking about the sin tax, right? You ever heard of the sin tax
Yeah,
that people were talking about? Where like
yeah,
OnlyFans like they're trying to tax them like 50%. Now, if a millionaire was making money or a billionaire was making money, they'll find every excuse to make that like normal.
yeah.
But at the same time, we're criminalizing people for making money. So I don't agree with that per se. Um, but at the same time,
No,
do I agree with the principle of that? Because like, all right, you shouldn't be whoring yourself out on social media. I get that, like from a morality standpoint, right? I don't really, I don't know. I mean, but for some people, that could be their final option too. I've seen people. I've seen some people they have to do some crazy stuff just to survive. So I don't know. Like sometimes, sometimes you run across these things. It's like you just don't know what to make of it.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now, and at the same time, some of the opportunities some people have, they're not for other people. But does everybody is everybody entitled to those same opportunities?
No,
So there's a lot of immigrants that are here, like that are hardworking, right? And that are hardworking per se. People might say like, "Oh, they're stealing our jobs." Those are jobs that like, well, you're not going to work those jobs even if you had that option. There's a lot of people that wouldn't work those jobs.
I agree with
But
that.
but people will use that and just bash immigrants all the time, and it's like it becomes like this endless it just becomes like this endless trauma cycle with people, where people just like bash people whenever convenient. So you just get sick of you just get sick and tired of humanity in that sense. Personally, um, I don't know. I live life a little more like differently, I guess. Like you just said, you have opportunities. You go seeking opportunities in those things. Sometimes it pans out, sometimes it doesn't, and you live with you live with like the journeys. I guess that's just the way I view life.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I think there's a lot of people right now that are just really the way America is right now. I think there's a lot of people really frustrated. There's a lot of frustrated people that they can't be their best self at times, and then they're struggling to fit systems like that are that make it really difficult to succeed. So
And that's
there's a lot of
why,
people that are there's a lot of hopeless people out there that view like life the way they view life is like it's not going to get any better. Like getting out of poverty is really hard, man. Like getting out of poverty and stuff like and especially is really difficult, especially without like any help. And people would love to like constantly say, I did it on my own. Very few people did it on their own. They needed help on the way, but they never talk about that.
yeah, of course. I
So I don't
mean,
know.
I agree with you.
So I
I
mean,
totally agree.
that's why Mace that's why like people ask me why I don't do politics and stuff because I feel like it doesn't get anywhere. It just everything gets political and like everything just like messes up the system. Everything messes up like you might be really motivated to do something, but you have to go through a whole bunch of hoops at times. And that's what people are frustrated with. And in a way, this YouTube thing is kind of easy because you can portray your own knowledge and people can see you better. So sometimes I like this content creation thing, but I also don't like being on social media like 110%, like all the time. Like it's not a lifestyle I enjoy. So it's still
I
it's
love
getting a
doing this.
balance of the world. It's getting a balance in the world that's like so difficult.
Yeah, I love doing this. Bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I mean, but you have a passion for it, like to do it, like, and
Exactly.
but I guess like for some people, they feel like they start a channel and like it doesn't go anywhere either, and they feel like they're never noticed. They're never they take it really hard on themselves, like when they don't make friends. But I always say like it just keep doing it, and things usually like things find their own way. So
I totally agree. I mean, this to me is just something I love to do, bro.
yeah,
And
like
I
I guess
enjoy
one.
it.
I guess you know how like there's two wings to the Republican Party, right? But then it's always
Yeah,
clashing. It's like there's always one that wants to be like American exceptionalism, which is be as good as you can and things take care of themselves. There's another side of it that's like it's all about it's more like I hate talking about this, but like I get the value of being Christian, right? I do get the value of Christian. My only issue with that was it's one thing to find Christ on your journey than constantly be like constantly be in like a nationalistic state. Like we're not the Middle East, right? Like
exactly.
if you want religion to dominate your daily life, like you can go to the Middle East. Like in America, we should be
Yeah, I agree.
like people every single day will tell me we're a Christian country, we're a Christian country. Every single person I meet that says that, they have hypocrisies in their life that I don't want to like constantly like point out, but like I don't want to sit there and bash people's characters and life journeys. But it's like, are you really Christian? Like, in a sense, at times. Um, but I don't know, man. I don't know, Mace. Sometimes it's just those two things. I think that's where America's kind of at the crossroads because there's a lot of people that find the church journey to be like fantastic, right? It gives them morality and a sense of purpose. It's just a matter of like how you find Christ, I guess.
I agree.
Like something like that. I don't know. Did you grow up a Christian? Mace? Never asked you that.
I'm a Catholic.
Oh, Catholic. But I just feel like it's different when you find
No, I
like
am.
when life takes you on a journey and you find religion. I feel like it's so different than like when you're told that this is the way it is. Like growing up as like with the Bible, it's such a different like atmosphere. It's a difference in mentality in my eyes.
Yeah, you're right.
But
What you're saying,
I
man.
don't know. The younger generation gives me some hope at times. It gives me some hope at times, but they also don't put themselves. They also hate working. Though I feel like the younger generation just hates working. It's like you still have to work jobs. Like you still have to fit into like systems and stuff. Like um, you can't just be it's one of those.
I agree with you. Things are getting rougher out here, and if uh, if you're a person that is not motivated, you're going to be left behind.
Yeah, the AI thing is interesting because I hate seeing like I hate going outside and seeing people that I see on a regular basis like struggling to figure out how to live with the AI thing. But it's not always like the techies that are like problematic with AI. It's there's global people at work. The world's gonna change with AI whether you like it or not, and that's like the big conflict. Now, I do feel bad for like the older people that don't know how to use AI because that's gonna be like a
Yeah,
way of that they might not be they might not like adapt to, and they really may be left behind, and it's like you might have you might have an older population that's really struggling in the future. um
yeah, I agree with what you're
Millennial,
saying, man.
I mean there's a lot of stuff that I say, but like it's like that's reality that I see, like, but some people don't some people's realities are different though,
Yeah, of
especially ones
course.
especially when you've had like tremendous investment money. Like I've never had like investment money like some of the people I've seen, right? Like they have tremendous investment money. And it's just for them it's just uh like being wealthy and stuff, like it's a different battle for them. Like they're in a different world in themselves. It's like they're constantly like saying like self preservation becomes a big deal for some people. So I don't know. We'll have to see, Mace. I just hope God like puts us in good situations that I always say. I just hope God puts us in good situations that we can thrive in.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's just going to be a different time. You know,
I mean, do you feel like an anxiety about the future every day, or like you just
nah,
what's it like?
no, I don't. But I know it's going to be bad.
Like that's what some people's reality is. Like they feel like especially kids that like haven't had a single opportunity. It really they do feel like how am I going to make it in this world? Like,
Of course, yeah.
and it's I feel their pain. I do feel their pain in a sense. But
It's rough, man. It really is. I mean, you know what I'm saying, Bob? It's brutal out here, man.
I just feel for the young kids, man. Like I feel like we haven't set them up. I don't want to completely blame the older generation. They didn't. They had some of them didn't know like how the world was going to evolve, right? But
Yeah.
at the same time, some of the stuff like some people chose to only help some people and not other people. Like it was. It's like when you're like 20 years older and like you're playing that kind of game with people and how you see it in schools all the time. Some people only get help and others don't. Like it's there's going to be a lot of resentment across the board with people.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of resentment across the board. I can talk about my own resentment at times, like, and I've had it. I've gotten over it just by working. I've constantly been working, and I've always tried to make myself better, but not expect too much from the world. But there's a lot of people that are just really left behind, like, and they've also seen some of their friends get help, so much help. It's like why did I never get help? And there's a lot of resentment there that people haven't resolved.
I used to be that way.
But yeah, what stopped you from what changed you in that sense? Just good things happening
What
to you,
made me
or
change?
yeah,
I just stayed to myself and did things on my own. I worked by myself, I knew that every morning that I had to get ready for my day, and I knew I had to do. And if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be going to ball games and stuff like that. I wouldn't be buying jerseys and stuff like that. That was my motivation.
Yeah, that's the truth. Like, especially especially when you want to, when you have like, I mean, it's not always bad to like chase material things. Like, the hardest part is like chasing like comfort, I guess. Like, some people, especially if they don't know they're gonna like survive the next like 3 years or so, it's a tough situation to be.
You make a good point.
Like, it's very tough. Like, because you constantly want to like preserve your resources, and you realize like no one's gonna come help you out. There's a lot. It gets really rough in that sense. Like, one of the things I got pissed about recently is like I had a car issue, got scammed 3 times, and like got scammed 3 times, like 3 mechanics. I brought them to my house, check my. None of them knew what they were doing. Right? Instead of saying like I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm doing, they still tried. They still tried. They charged me the full bill and left.
Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. You know that. Talk
Yeah.
to Tac Man, and he'll be up here Tuesday night, 7 o'clock his time, 10 o'clock.
Mr. Miami's
Uh,
backstage, by the way.
yeah, yeah. I brought him up, but he dropped off. 305, get your behind back up here. Life is never designed to be perfect. Young man, be selfish, but never lose yourself. Respect over outside noise. Buy something for long-term life. He has a connection problem. Here he is. I got
Yeah,
him up.
so
Yeah,
true. Uh, It's like
my,
it's one of the best advices I've gotten, and it's also something I also tell young people. It's like you can live like every year like is your last, but like don't spend all your money because that will really mess you up. Like, but because it's still important. Like, you never know. Like, you never know where how long you might have to stretch out like the money that you have. That's usually the problem sometimes. So
yeah. All right. What's up?
yeah,
What's up? 305.
What's up, Coach? What's up, Barga? How you doing?
chilling, Mr.
Yeah, we're
Miami.
good.
Just sitting back chilling. Just got off from work. It's raining outside at the VIP lounge.
Manning in South Florida tonight. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, and Tac Man, you're right. What you just said in your post. I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah,
And I
rough
appreciate you
summer.
liking the thumbnails. Yeah, people like these thumbnails I've been doing. Like, I messed my money up in 25, so learn from me. I got lucky. I sold my ETH when it hit 4,200. Fortunately, I was able to stay afloat. Yeah, there you go, Boggle. There goes your advice right there. Tac Man in the chat just gave you some real advice right there.
Thank you so much. Actually, it is one thing. This is where like some people like hate the people that have foreign connections. Like, I don't have any foreign connections. Like, people, like, I mean, I have like friends that overseas, but like not like to the level where they're gonna bail me out, right? And I guess there's always this thing that like uh where we view people like that they have like all these connections that we don't have. You never know. You just never know. In a sense.
Yeah, I hear you guys, man. But I'll let you talk to you and 305 can talk. Tac is in the chat.
Hey, Mr. Miami, how's Miami today? Is it
it's
still hot?
it's hot down here.
I'm still waiting for rainy season. It's supposed to rain in July, but
It feel like a
still
hot
waiting on the
sauna.
rain season.
Like a hot sauna. You got every 5 minutes, y'all start sweating.
Yeah, I have to look into that. What do you make of the sports today, Mr. Miami?
No, I ain't
You gonna watch the hockey?
Yeah, I'm trying to watch that hockey game tonight, but well, really, my hockey season's over. To because NBA just about over. I can't believe the Knicks. I can't believe the Knicks came back and won last night.
We saw that game, man. I mean, it was crazy, but it happened.
That game, it was a good game last night, but but it's over. It's over tomorrow. Tomorrow night, professional wrestling.
Yeah, professional wrestling tomorrow.
Yeah, and baseball.
So looks like Lightning won yesterday, and then yeah, should be good. What else is new? Yeah, cigarettes is recession proof. It's been steady for the last 20 years. Yeah, I guess that would be one. And then Canadian bank stock is awesome too, still thriving. Food industry is overvalued. Yeah, aerospace could be one that's really good. Another one could be like what's the one? I forget. Hold on. Biochemicals. I think biochemicals could be another one, but like just depends like on. I have to like look into look into stuff more. Like biochemicals, I can see the growth in that one in the future, but it just depends on where.
Did y'all feel that earthquake other day?
Which one?
Did y'all feel that earthquake other day?
Nah, I heard there was I heard there was like an earthquake in Cuba, right? Earthquake in
Yeah,
Cuba. I mean, but like no tsunami warning, right? Pretty much no tsunami warning.
I said it was a little tremor. Like they said Florida shook too other day too.
I
I
have to
was
look
like,
into that, like
I was like,
TPYP and RSPG. I'll look into that. Sure. Yeah, investment is nice when you can when you have money to play with. It's so nice. It's just a matter of getting it sometimes, getting to that stage.
They said Florida they got a little shake this other day. I felt something the other day. What the what? That Cuba got hit with earthquake 7.6.
But thankfully, you didn't have like a tsunami warning in Miami because
Uh-uh.
normally that wouldn't have been good like in Miami.
I ain't ready. I ain't ready for the I ain't ready for no earthquake.
I'm not ready for a hurricane season again. I'm not ready for.
You know, around here we can't say the H word around here.
I mean, yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I just don't. I don't particularly like hurricane season, but it's just you never know, man. You just never know, Mister Miami. It can like damage your house, and like you gotta
Yeah.
gotta actually deal with the you gotta deal with the entire insurance industry, like and some of those insurance industries are sharks, man. They're sharks.
Definitely gotta look at them sharks and San Piranhas.
Oh, how was your day, Phil Prime?
Today was a good day. God is good, staying humble, staying blessed.
Type O is 90% energy and 10% utility. I would recommend you type.
So God is good.
See, this is another thing. This is what I was talking about. Base is like, like investment. I feel like everyone has to do that at some point, or everyone has to get good at that at some point, just to like survive in a sense. But I mean, you could if the jobs are there, you could rely on that job forever. But like for security reasons, like I think like investment is important. But the people who do well at the investment stuff are the people who already have money. So it
Of
feels like a
course,
double edge, and that's
you
why
don't have.
that's why at times and that's why at times like some people think like the game feels like absolutely rigged. It's like when you have like parents and stuff when you have parents and stuff that made all their mistakes with the investment thing and they teach you, it's different than you having to go make out every mistake by yourself. And especially if you're in like situations where you could get bankrupted. It's a hard life, man. It's a hard life in that sense. Like,
Tax said, I believe in Bridge should be part of the ETF. That company rocks.
Edinburgh.
I knew Chuck
Right.
Man was gonna say something.
He bought Target during the tariff for $87, 20 shares. I sold it today for $133.
One I've always wanted to look into, like investment wise, but I just never had the time. Is anime. Like there's a lot of interest in anime at the moment, but um, I just don't know what I just don't know what I just don't know how people do it in anime. But
I'm not an expert in that, my friend.
that's the other thing. Like, you gotta be expert in some of those things, but or you just meet the right people. That always helps. That always helps.
Yeah. Plus, you can't tell people your secrets. My home hero is a
Yeah,
great anime. Kingdom is amazing manga. I don't know
yeah,
what
you
that
can't
means.
tell. All right, man. So I got to get going, but it was a good stream. I just wanted to pop on real
Rob, I
quickly and just
appreciate you, man. I'll be back
yeah.
Saturday evening,
Oh yeah,
5:15.
I'll be
Talk
I'll be
about
here.
the Knicks.
Like I'll be here. Like, it was a great stream today. I just wanted to come here and say you were doing a great stream. So,
Yeah, no
but
problem, man. And I'll
turn
do
this
some
into
more
discussion.
World Cup stuff. I'm not worried these guys was going to bury it. I'll be involved because I'm going to be bored some days. That's going to kill 2 hours. There's nothing better than watching soccer games that really matter.
It's true.
I'm
Hey,
I mean,
dead
coach.
serious. Those World Cup
I'll
games,
keep
man.
you. I'll keep you updated on the soccer games that you should watch.
Hey,
I
coach.
appreciate it.
Like Brazil Morocco. You might find Brazil Morocco to be interesting this
Hey,
weekend.
coach.
What day is that?
We can watch professional wrestling.
Anyway, what day is that? Brazil, Morocco?
It's on Saturday. It's on Saturday.
Yeah, real men playing a real sport, not play fight.
So you can watch wrestling. Go watch wrestling with your boy.
All right. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice stream. Nice chat.
Hey,
Everything.
bug
So,
off. Be the best, bro. We'll see you Saturday, man. Enjoy your weekend.
yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you. The great bug off Pandemic, everybody. Always good to have him up here. Tac Man's in the chat cracking me up. Talking Japanese anime. Something that my nephews like, and you couldn't pay me to watch.
Godzilla.
Yes, I would watch that.
Talking about
The,
Godzilla
Jap-
from the 50s.
the Japanese version, not that crap Raven likes from the United States.
I'm talking about the one with Perry Mason.
Whoa! Watch Golden Komani, one of the best manga and anime. Final season has ended. It was well worth it. Okay, my nephew's into that. Tac. As you know, your boy here is not.
And the Godzilla, the one let out that gas. Some months let out some gas, killed everybody on the spot.
And just love that smog monster, right? Just love save the earth when that chick is singing that. You crazy, man.
That was a good movie, it just came on. See, it wasn't nothing else on that night.
You funny, man. Hey, before I get out of here, let me ask you this real quick. Uh, do you like the things you're hearing out of Miami, or are you going to take the approach the coach is taking and said, we'll see them how they are in Paris?
They doing pretty good.
How many wins are you going to give them?
I'm gonna get him about 8.
I love you.
See, I ain't gonna predict. I'm just gonna they just get the win.
Pumped up. I'm doing the games week
Yeah,
2 and 3 against San Francisco and then the home opener against Kansas City.
yeah, we gotta put Patrick Mahomes in we gotta put him in the penitentiary.
Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, if you did not hear the news today, 500 million guaranteed.
Again?
Yep, again.
Dang, that's 100 million right there.
That's a billion.
Dang.
So Patrick Mahomes today gets another $500 million deal.
And the
Congrats to
fancy
him.
they about to be booing the fool. And then cause you know Patrick Mahomes, and you know if Patrick Mahomes if he don't do that good, they're gonna take that contract back. I remember on one quarterback, he what was that one quarterback? It was Dante Culpepper.
Yep.
It was some quarterback. He got 100 million.
No, it wasn't Culpepper.
Yeah, that was Culpepper. When he got that 100 million, then After he got that 100 million, he didn't do nothing.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Had a good show up here today. It was great seeing you, as always. You know,
Yep, I was coming through.
is the treehouse open yet, or is Marcel waiting for that? Him and Melina continue to celebrate Arsenal's win.
But tomorrow night, professional wrestling.
Yeah, man, you love that, man. That's your thing.
With
That's
Triple H, I think the I think Triple H. I hope he don't he don't put SmackDown on Netflix. He
what do
already
you
got
mean?
he already uh Saturday main events on Peacock now. It's on Netflix
You
and
happy with
Peacock.
that, bro?
Uh-uh. You should left it like it is. They should you should
Yeah,
Triple H
man.
should have left it alone.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I agree with you with that. Yeah, man. Boy, it's always good having you around, man.
Yep,
I feel like with you, it's like, bro, you've been riding and dying with me since we was back in TV bullshit.
come on, what's it 6 years ago? Going on 7?
2019.
Dang.
Yeah, when I used to get that what was that called? You get it for me when I'm coming on. What was that
What,
called?
notifications?
Yeah, when I used to see TD come on, I used to go right over there, man. Always see you there.
Yeah, but I get on there by I say noon. Shoot, you don't even see Master at Work on YouTube no more. You see, I
Oh,
already challenged him twice to a match, and
man.
Master at Work lost twice.
You funny.
Master at Work got people. He got Master at Work got people. A lot of people.
Yeah, man. You funny, man. You just funny, bro. Masters of work.
That's why I'm opening. It's another person. I'm about to challenge him. We gotta retire him. I just put it in the back chat. The Legend Killer. Let me
Yeah,
see.
man.
I'm right in the back chat.
Yeah. So, good night to my buddy. Enjoy your dinner, Tack. People in the clouds, everybody here. Appreciate you coming. Good night from the Oasis. Feel 5 will stay with me.